Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for listening to Niesa's podcast. This is not Saturday. What is today? Tuesday, January 31st, 2023. Okay, so I am so glad to be doing my podcast again. Okay, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a lot of change that's been happening. So I had to get everything in order, make sure I, settle in where I had to settle in and find a spot to do my podcast. So last week, well, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I think it has been like 2 weeks. Let me see. It was like a couple Saturdays ago I did the Change podcast. And I told you guys that there is change that I am facing, or a change I was about to be facing at that time. And I did face it, and I'm still facing it till this day. It's just that it's a lot. Okay, I'm still facing it, and I'm still going. I'm gonna keep going, keep grinding, keep doing what I have to do in order to make it where I want to be. So today I might talk about a couple of things just to catch you guys back up on everything that's been going on. Real quick, just a summary of what I talked about 2 weeks ago. Change is real, okay? Change is definitely real, and I believe we all know that. Sometimes change hurts, and it's emotional, and it just, I don't know, change is just so unpredictable to where I don't even know how to explain it, okay? But I had to leave the place that I was at and coming to a new place. Well, it's not new, but and then from here I'm going somewhere else. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm going yet, but it's more change that's about to happen for me. And am I scared? Not really. I'm not really scared. I'm actually excited to see what my future is holding for me. I am excited to see what it's holding, because I personally feel like it's good. Now, I could be wrong. You never know, okay? So I just really hope that it's good. Right? Who doesn't? Who hopes for their future to be bad? I believe that everyone hopes for like something in their life to be good, or for their future to be good. At least something. But yeah, change is definitely real, and it can be uncomfortable. And sometimes you have to find a way to, well, of course, you're going to have to find a way to adapt to that change. But it's going pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it's going pretty good now. Okay. And I am actually going to do another podcast after this one, hopefully sometime this week, or sometime this week. We're going to make sure we get it done this week. Okay. So I wanted to talk about today consistency. Okay. When I was growing up, I did not realize that I was actually being consistent at something. Okay. I was being consistent, going to school, making sure my homework's done, making sure I get good grades. Like, this is like from kindergarten to college. Like, I was making sure, I got up on time, made sure I got there on time, except for senior year of high school. I just didn't care anymore. But I made sure I got up on time, made sure I did everything I was supposed to do, and literally stayed consistent at, going to school. because that's what I grew up and that's what I was taught to do. Stay consistent at going to school. And so after college, okay, I did not find this out until after college. And I graduated college in 2022. Has it been a year? Oh my gosh. Did I graduate? Yeah, I think no, wait a minute. 2021, 2022. No, I graduated early. Nope, I didn't graduate last year. It was the year before that. Wait, 2018, 16, 18. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But I did just graduate either last year or the year before that. I graduated college. And I done lost my train of thought just because I'm trying to figure out when I graduated college. But I was just so consistent at everything I did, you know. And I don't regret it. I don't. Because I got my Bachelor of Science degree in Rehabilitation Services, and I graduated high school with a high school diploma. So I don't regret anything that I did and anything that I stayed consistent at and anything that I worked hard for. I don't regret it. But when I graduated college, I found out what consistency was, even though I already was doing it. I just didn't know that's what that was, you know. I found out about a couple years later, though. A couple years later, that consistency is important. Let me explain to you why consistency is important. Consistency is important because it gives you a sense of, how can I explain this? It lets you become consistent at doing what you want to do. Basically, man, sometimes, okay, look, y'all. Sometimes it's hard for me to explain stuff, and I'm just gonna be real in my podcast. Like, why not? But like, on a serious note, sometimes it's hard for me to explain some things because I have it in my head. I just don't know how to like let it out to where you guys can understand what I'm saying. But consistency is important, okay? Excuse me. I had to learn that would I say it's the hard way? I would just say I had to learn it, okay? If you want to see results, you have to stay consistent at something. Here's the thing. I was consistent at going to school, and, you know, even during college and after college, I was consistent at waking up, going to work, doing, you know, all of that stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't what I want to do with my life. I want something that is going to, you know, help me better myself. It's something that I know that I want to do. I know that I want to do music. I know I want to be a singer. So I started a new life of becoming consistent at something that I love to do. There's a difference, okay? I didn't love going to school. I didn't love going to work, and I still don't love going to work, okay? I just really wanted to be consistent at doing something that I love to do because it means so much more.